Before I start, I had this thought of giving you all an experience before I start with. And if you all want that, give me a woohoo and we'll begin. All right, that's like an audience. So right now, be ready to exercise something real quick. Don't worry, you can just sit at your place, relax, and this is going to be a mental exercise, yeah? So right now, I wanted to go ahead and think of someone in your mind. This someone could be somebody from the past, not somebody that you currently know of, maybe. Somebody that nobody can predict instantly that this is the person that she will be or he will be thinking of. Once you've got that name in your mind, I want to go ahead and put your right hand straight up so that I can see it. And I can, oh my goodness, so many people. I'm so glad. Okay? Could you please come and you're the first one to raise your hand. And as you come in from here so that you can take this staircase from here. And as you come in, the entire audience is going to give you a thunderous round of applause just like that. Right? Hi. Thank you so much. Your name, please? Lakshmi, okay? Let's hear up for Lakshmi once again. Now, Lakshmi, you've got a name in your mind. Be honest, did you whisper that or tell that to someone? Does anybody know the name that you've got? No. We did not set anything up. Today is the first time we are meeting, and it's not that I've told you to think of any specific information as such, right? Is it fair?
Yeah.
All right. Lakshmi, I want to go ahead and think of this name in your mind.
Okay.
Before I do that, is it okay if I read your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Completely.
She's like, absolutely. I do this for a living, yeah. Come on. Go ahead, read me. Okay? Think of this name. Think of the first alphabet. Look at anyone from the audience and stare that person. That's it. Just look right there. Yeah. Come a little closer. Yeah. Look at anyone that you feel like. And just, yeah, good. Just keep looking out there. Think of the first alphabet. Say nothing out loud. Repeat that first alphabet again and again in your mind. I'm not very sure what I think this is exactly what I think it is. Okay. Guys, don't, say it out loud. Just look at it and zip, yeah? Okay. I'm not very sure. For the very first time in the mic, in the clearest, loudest voice, what is the first alphabet?
H.
H, yeah? There's also a P by any chance? Be honest, yeah?
No.
Okay, thank you so much. There's also a P. I'm not very sure. Like, did this make sense to you? No? But you think of two names, be honest.
Yes.
Yes, all right. See that? That is not fair. You got to think of you've got another name. Does that have a P in it? Can we have a different audience, please? I'm kidding. Okay? Think of this name. It's all right. It's all right, okay? Let's stick with this name because this is a name that I'm getting right now. Don't try to push anything behind your head. Just clearly think of that name. I think something with the P. Does that make sense? Be honest again. Yeah? All right. We'll come with other name as well, I promise. But first, let's do the first name. Imagine you're screaming this name out loud in your mind over and again. I'm not sure again. Did you change the name again in your mind? No. Yeah? Okay. Tough audience, you see. Okay. I'm not very sure. It seems like quite a big name. Sorry for my handwriting. For the first time in the mic, with the clearest, loudest voice, what is the name you're thinking of? Be honest.
It's Prarabh.
Yeah?
Seriously?
Yeah? Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Is that somebody from your family or something like that by any chance? No? Okay, friends. All right. Thank you. Let's hear it up for her, please. Yeah? Trust me, I'm proud of myself right now for getting that name right. My name is Praveen Nair. I'm a professional hypnotist and a mentalist. My job is to go ahead and make you think, what the hell did he just do right now, right? And to put you in this beautiful spot of a childlike wonder and with deep curiosity of what is possible and what is not. That is what I want you to think every time when I probably do my job, right? My journey has been more interesting than my job itself. Well, speaking about my journey, I'll tell you why it is so interesting, because I had a lot of con artists around me, during my childhood. That is my childhood like. Thanks to this small Dharavi-like place, which is known as Nehru Nagar, where I was born. And that is the time I decided to be a better con artist, you see. Jokes apart. Well, when you come from a humble background, that does teach you a lot of things. when you probably see hunger, poverty around very frequently, that does push you to go ahead and think about these things very clearly. That first is empathy. It teaches you empathy. It teaches you to connect with people. It, and second thing is to hustle. You just can't stop, right? Got to run. Third thing is very similar to hustle, is the fire, is the hunger to move ahead, right? Because this is more like the race of a rabbit and the turtle, and you're the turtle, and you feel like you need a jetpack right behind you to boost right in front. And I did that with the help of the art form which is known as magic. Now, magic was kind of seeded in me way back to my childhood when I was like 5 year old. I was quite a notorious kid, but I used to sit calmly at one place, and that was during a class. And this class was taken by my father, right? That's right, he was a teacher, and he was the first one to start an education system in my area, in fact, to help and nourish people. He had this crazy, fire to, again, teach and educate and inspire people. So during this class, right in the end, he used to do two magic tricks. You see why I used to sit calmly, that patience? It's for those magic tricks. Because he know that, again, these people would probably only listen if there's something more to it rather than just the education system. He was a spoken English teacher. Then in this magic trick, he used to do a lot of things. I still remember once he placed like a matchstick right on the table, and that kind of broke into two without him touching it. I had no idea how he did that. There are a lot of things he used to do like that, right? And of course, small little tricks. What he taught me was to look at life in a different perspective, not just the exact same way what you see and you believe, right? You believe it's levitating, probably there is, I don't know, what is that, right? So once you start seeing it from a different perspective, life is very beautiful. But again, I didn't have the privilege to have him along with me for a long period of time. I lost him when I was in my third grade. But again, you can see life in a different perspective. This was probably, again, a beautiful moment for me because I had the chance to be, brought up by two strong women, my mother and my sister. Now, at this point in time, magic was somewhere left behind. It is not right there with me. In 2009, I saw a television act of, people doing magic tricks and stuff. And I was like, boy, I know that, right? You know that feeling when people are seeing things from a different perspective, and when you look at it, you go like, yes, this is something I know. Because I can see it from a different point of view, not just like an art form which is right there. And this was the time I started picking up the art again. I'll be honest, I was very disappointed to know that there is no magic school, there is no Hogwarts. But again, if you see the beauty of this is there was underground Facebook groups. There were secret groups where only limited people were allowed, no laymans were allowed. So again, since I didn't have the privilege to be mentored by someone, I had to learn things by myself. I had to create magic. And somehow I impressed one of the founding member of one of these underground group. His name was Chinmay Mane. And after that, he said, yes, you can be a part of it. And when I entered that cult, trust me, it was insane for me. I still remember I could not really watch a lot of YouTube videos as such because, again, data constraint. We didn't. Currently, we are in a beautiful generation where we can just access anything in the internet instantly. But back then, it was quite difficult, right? You have to be data conscious, right? You have limited internet data. So I used to download PDFs to save, not watch video rather. But again, that helped me because in a book, you get to read a lot, and you can have your own creativity out there. That unleashed full creativity in me again. And this was the time I started getting the recognition around in that small community of magicians where, a lot of people would be knowing that, some magicians are around right now in the room. So right after that was the time I wanted to kind of do something more, not just stick with the community. I was also a corporate trainer and a business communication coach and a business development coach out there alongside performing, like it is told, performing for Audi, BMW. This is my second TEDx talk, right? And probably you name a brand, I've been performing with them as an artist out there, giving them that beautiful time of a magical experience, what I like to call it. Now, all this again, emphasizing on that fact that while I was working right now, I've quit, I've taken that leap of faith, I'm a full-time artist right now. Why am I saying this, right? It's because for me, this whole journey was more magical than what the act that you saw. The act that I just presented right now is just to give you a sneak peek of what it looks like to be a mentalist, and people go like, how did you do that, right? This is so magical. I want to go ahead and do it. Can I do it, Praveen? Well, that requires a certain practice as well, just an art form. But what the journey that I spoke about right now is something I believe you all can do, right? All you got to do is, again, believe in yourself, have that hunger of curiosity to just know about yourself, to kind of give something back to your people. And if you do that, again, magic just becomes you. Because magic is not some tricks. I don't believe a lot of people, say that. Like I said, I'm a con artist. A lot of people think that magic is some kind of a lie, but magic definitely isn't. Magic is much more beautiful than that. The journey that I spoke about, it is magical. The journey that everybody out here who's sitting and having is magical. Your existence itself is magic. Like I always say, you are the magic, ladies and gentlemen. Because if you believe in magic, it will truly exist no matter what. And I'm here to ensure that that magic does happen. But again, if you don't believe in magic, even though it is right within you, you just can't see it, right? As if it just doesn't exist. But if you believe in magic, you can experience it every now and then. But again, if you don't, it'll be like almost right in front of you, but just gone, like it just wouldn't exist. So ladies and gentlemen, believe in yourself, believe in magic. Like Seneca said, that we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. So I'm here to make your imagination a lot better with my magic, because I would like to be that medium to enter with magic in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Praveen Nair, your mentalist and hypnotist. Thank you so much. Back to your host. Thank you so much. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you.